ready for everything. The umpires are just about to take to the field. And second ODI of this series. Pakistan having won the toss, they've decided to bat first. As all in readiness. And it plays the call from the umpire.
Bowled the first over. In the air, but through the gap. And possibly the first boundary of the game.
Zimbabwe lineup. Oh, that was aerial. But it's gone through and it will hit the fence. Once again, the in-swinger. Good use of the wrist from Gulfaroza. More swing, but another boundary. Very, very quickly running away this ball. Gulfaroza getting her eye in with aerial away from the fielder. Too much weight, not as much swing as she would have hoped for. Adele. Third is back up in the ring. Nicely crunched. It's through. Whether it was a misfield or not, but the shot itself deserved runs and it got the reward.
Not many extras been given, not many wides been given. Oh, that's over the head of the fielder for 4. She's been very lucky.
But the power behind that shot was very well from Gulfaroza. She swept it, a full length ball, and into the boundary.
And I'm sure they're on the way to get another 300. As she goes up and over, beautifully placed.
She knew where the fielder was exactly, so she must be eyeing this length to take it over. And she got the welcome boundary for her.
Edge, more runs. Might not have enough. It has enough, surely, for 4.
So got a thick edge off her bat. No chance for the wicketkeeper to collect it. She might want to use the swing early on. It's a wonderfully cut shot from Gulfaroza this time off the back foot.
Oh no, again gone through. That's exactly what we're pointing out. The fielding has been the trouble for Zimbabwe.
This time it has been lofted over. There's a fielder, but it was a very difficult one. But a good try indeed.
Beautiful. Powered it for 4. You waited for it and then just bang 4 through the covers.
Beautifully driven square drive this time. Gets plenty of timing and the ball just races to the boundary. Get onto the front foot. This one has been flicked past the short fine in the ring. A certain boundary, another 4. So runs are leaking.
Before going in the big tournament.
.50 for Gulfaroza. Consistent she's been. This is a second 50 on the trot. One in the previous game and second one in this second game. Good signs for Pakistan.
Well, absolutely. This one was more confident innings by Gulfaroza.
Taken from outside off, swept to perfection through the gap. 2 fielders in the ring. The shot was on. Once again, trying to paddle the ball. Doesn't get the ball where she intended, but she will get the boundary. A top edge that flies over the keeper. Whatever the Pakistan Cricket Board has lately done to facilitate the women's game. This is another good knock from Sadaf Shams. He gets to the 50 with this single. 50 in decent time. 50 of 57 balls, 6 boundaries, striking at 87. And this is good from both the openers. Now they have the platforms to go big.
This is shot and put away beautifully. Not really a long hop, but just a little bit of width on offer.
The boundary's contribution was on the higher side, but still the dot ball was too much. And what a shot this is, coming down the ground and playing it straight over the head of the bowler for 4 runs.
To the fullest, Pakistan's most trusted sunblock. And this is a boundary. had huge totals. They were chased. A very good sweep shot, perfectly executed, and found the gap to perfection as well. Flowing cover drive. The chase is on, but eventually it's in vain. That is a glorious shot from Gul Feroza, getting to the pitch and just caressing it, and the fast outfield has done the rest. It's up. Fielder's getting underneath it. Oh, missed it. Well, Zimbabwe are doing it yet again. And guess who's the batter again? No surprises. It's Sadaf Shams again.
Was full pitched, and she just played it with a flick of her wrist. There we see she couldn't come under the ball really well, although she had enough time to align herself underneath the ball. And
driven beautifully in the gap. It's a chase for both the fielders, and it gets to the boundary. Great stroke. 99, and punched down the ground as she moves to 100, and a long-awaited century this. And look at the dugout, all the players appreciating, standing ovation for her, and she richly deserves this.
Yeah, everybody in the dugout, they're loving it. This is such a box office inning, full of authority and control. Just 93 deliveries, strike rate of 107, 13 fours in that. That's her first century at this level.
Yeah, once again, just looking to hit out. And this is exactly why I said what she will do once she gets to the 100 is the testimony of how mentally they have changed.
Yeah, I'm afraid Gul Feroza will have to walk back. Looking at these pictures, she's struggling. She clearly is. They've given it out. Gul Feroza can move back into the dugout after playing a masterclass of an inning. Such a controlled inning that has been. 100 of 95 with 13 fours. She's been stumped. This one is hit in the air, but over the head of the fielder for 6.
On the boundary, she cleared it with lots of space, going over the fielder, and swept this time, and the fielder will not have much of a chance.
Well done, Sadaf Shams. He moves to 95.
Oh, it's a misfield. And there it is. It's a maiden women's ODI 100 for Sadaf Shams, and it's been coming a long time. Her previous scores didn't quite get her across the line, but what an innings it is this afternoon. Mighty congratulations. It's the end of the 39th as well. 233 for 1.
amazing stuff this is from Sadaf. Her consistent innings. She left off at 98 in the previous match, but this time she has made it and she has crossed the barrier. Now she has learned how she can do it in style, and you might not be able to find yourself back into the game. Once again, it's upish, and it was Sidramin this time, and it has been taken well by Mavunga.
A couple of balls ago, didn't carry to the long on fielder. This one comfortably to Mavunga, running in from long off.
Yes, as you said, that we might see some acceleration. And
Next batter isn't quite ready. She got 101 and 112 at a good rate of 90. In the air. She struck that well, fielder back, and all the fielder can do is watch it sail over her head.
this is the captain, Fatma Sana, usually who bats at number 7 or 8 position, have come up the order to further accelerate the momentum of this game. And I'm sure they must be eyeing something above 330 again. And this time it has gone for 4 runs into the gap. Wonderfully played shot. This is a typical Sidra Amin shot. It was off the back foot. You must be looking something around 320. Once again, it was short pitched And again, Sidra Amin is too good at picking up this shot and sending it away for 4 runs. So it's 42 over gone. It's 260 for 2.
That's full toss. Over the head of the fielder. Once again, the fielder coming in 10 yards inside of the fence. And eventually the ball going over her head and landing inside. This is a big hit. It's in the gap. The fielder just lost it. Now that we got the answer. It is in the air and away. Gone all the way.
Pull that 70-meter boundary for Fatma. Excellent. The way she executes the shots. All the power behind the bat. Great for Fatma throughout.
This is even better. Or is it? Not quite.
Well, unfortunate she was not able to get the ball on the middle of the bat. Really big sixes for Pakistan.
It is in the gap and it will go through to the boundary. Edge and it will run away. Alia Riaz does need a little bit of luck. Charging down and she's gotten that through as well. That will be the second boundary of the over for Alia Riaz. That's down the ground. That is fantastic batting in the arc. And she just thumped it over the head of the bowler. Almost was falling over. Now the sweep over the top. Alia Riaz is in a punishing mood and puts away yet another boundary. She got a full toss. You might have to wait for the umpire's decision as well, but this is a boundary and a 50 for Sidra Amin. Turning it on once again. Back-to-back 50s for this prolific right-hander from Lahore. He's been outstanding lately and continuing on with her splendid form.
Absolutely brilliant on Sidra Amin. She has done some spectacular work overall with her bat.
After this ball. Flashing blade once again over the top of that fielder. Screams away to the boundary. Oh, easy chance and gone. Christine gets her revenge. She tried and came second best here on this occasion.
Well, this time she went cross. Easy catch at the end.
Full toss, easy pickings, put away very, very comfortably. An absolute gift for Aisha Zafar to begin her innings. Mid wicket is very straight, so is long on. And that area is vacant. That is where Aisha Zafar will pick up the boundary. Very, very intelligent batting. Goes wide, allows the width. Will it get there? Yes, it will. Aisha Zafar really cutting loose at the back end of this innings. Helped along, nicely fielded. Well done. Zimbabwe had been under a lot of pressure, but at times they've held up pretty nicely. And just a single to finish off Pakistan's innings. 343 for the fourth time consecutively. They've gone past over 300 in ODI cricket. That is the second instance of that. And this is Pakistan's second highest ever 50 over score, 343. That is the story of domination of Pakistani batters. Centuries from both the batters, 101 and 100 each for Sadaf and Gul Feroza. Sidra Amin another half century. Contributions for Fatma and Alia Riaz. Aisha Zafar with the finishing touches. Zimbabwe really struggled. Not much to talk about here. They pulled down the number of extras they conceded.
To be a little bit careful. Here's the first delivery for the run chase. On target. That's what you expect from Fatma Sanam. This is good. She's found the gap. Might find the boundary too. Does it have enough? Yes, it has.
As we've seen all throughout the day, really good batting pitch. So
Back up. Yes, gone down. First wicket for Diana Baig. The swing that she gets every time. Christine went for that expensive drive. There was a fielder placed right there for this.
This time she gets it perfect. A little bit wider, starts aiming at that off stump. The outside edge and a comfortable catch taken. So first wicket falls. Boulder. Yeah, she's just gone across the line here. Kelly Ndiraya.
Fatma Sana is always on target. There's no problem at this end. Problem lies on the other end with the batter. Just asked to wait for a little while so that they can check the no ball. She can carry on.
She's so good there. So good. We saw this stroke the other evening.
Just times it beautifully. Just waits for it. And great hands. Taking it over the head of the fielder for 4. Oh no, that's just gone through. Right between the two. She cannot believe it.
I don't think either of them did. No, they didn't. Really, the keeper should have gone for it and should have taken it. But you could see at the last moment,
The people in charge to streamline the infrastructure, to make it easy for the youngsters to come in, as this one has been struck off the back foot brilliantly through the offside.
The parents were persuaded to allow her to continue playing, as this one is again swept away. Might bring up back-to-back boundaries for Zimbabwe. Glorious. 1-2 and bang. Couple of bounces over the fence.
And this one down on one knee and plays over mid-on, which is in the circle. Lot of runs to get. And this one has been swept. And there is a fielder. And she makes a mess of it.
Spaces on the leg side and she gets another boundary. So 15 overs gone, 63 for 2 now. Oh, and as I say that, what a beauty. It's the perfect length, it's the perfect line, and it's just gripped enough to get through bat and pad.
Well, that's commentator's curse. Right now we were talking about the partnership, and Momina is the one breaking that one. A great breakthrough for Pakistan.
Well known for her accuracy. It was a low full toss and a good grab this is by Gul Firoza.
Fourth, actually. This is the fourth wicket to fall. Biza, the victim this time of a full toss. A soft dismissal this.
Card. This time swept away. Here's a fielder who will have to do some hard work, and she couldn't do so. Sadaf was the one who has allowed this boundary.
Beautifully bowled this time. Little bit of gap between the ball, between the pad and the bat, and the ball just gets through it. Hits the off stump. Classic off spinner's dismissal, this one. Of 6 deliveries. Just have a look at this. Beautifully bowled. Bit of drift. Took the ball away and then it turned back sharply. Hits the top of off. This one is hit straight down the ground. The connection is good. It's just that, yeah, here's a chance, and that is well taken. This is brilliant from the captain, I believe. It was Fatma Sana. Because there is no pace from the bowler, so the ball didn't go far enough. Just have a look at this. And Fatma Sana moving quickly and diving to her right. A one-handed take. Great to see. Some good athleticism. Beautifully bowled, a bit of spin, and that was enough to hit the off stump. And the first ball duck for Mavunga.
Yeah, we can surely say that she did not expect the ball to turn at all. She played it with the line of the ball, and the ball turned away from her and took the off stump off. And
Through the gap. Sweet timing, great placement, excellent result. Boundary to end the over, 32 gone, 106 for 7. Mir looks after all the management of Pakistan women's side. Oh yes, gone. That's a hit wicket. Yeah, they were finding some ways to get out. This is the funniest one.
The process, I think, Najeeh Halvi also got hit. It's seen some injuries like that prior to the helmets being introduced for the wicketkeepers. She went right back. Goes the bat. Who was it? On this very ground, Pakistan's Salim Yusuf got hit by a batter. This one is being swept away for a boundary. Late flurry for Zimbabwe.
Be up in the green kits, looking to play. This one is struck. And struck well over the infield. Gets to the boundary. Welcome 4 runs. Abdul Majid, the fielding coach. Sweep this time, and a sweep with authority. Great timing on this one. Another boundary. Once again, watching that the fielder is in the ring, she decides to go up and over successfully. Good timing again, and this time the other batter.
On air together today. We'll do that next over.
This is a top edge, and it awaits the keeper. No chance for the keeper as it goes to the boundary. In the air, chipped, and this is a chance. And Diana Beg, she's a good fielder, and she takes this one. As Fatma Sana picks up the wicket, the 9th one to go down for Zimbabwe. The batter was looking to go over mid-off in the ring, but this time the timing just wasn't there.
Yeah, we saw her execute this stroke a couple of overs earlier. She played it really well. This one, got it at the toe end of the bat, and it's gone.
Very close. She appeals, and the finger is raised, and straight away she has the result that she desired. An outside edge goes straight to the keeper, who made no mistake.
Yeah, just a faint little outside edge. Olinda Chare just fiddling outside the off stump. The captain who brought herself back into the attack, making sure that she gets the final wickets of the Zimbabwean innings.
A perfectly legal delivery, this one, no problems with the front foot. And another look at how this last wicket fell. Faint outside edge, and straight to the keeper. Fatma Sana is happy. Pakistan are happy. They have won an ODI series after 4 years. And also this happens to be the biggest margin of victory, 206 runs.
The Zimbabwean scorecard, Kelly Ndovu in the runs again. 32 and 51 until she got an absolute beauty of a delivery to dismiss her beloved Biza once again with a contribution of 29 and 51. Probably not the beloved Biza we know in terms of how fluent she was with her innings. And then a nice little contribution from Pasipanojga. She becomes the highest scorer in the innings, 33 and 62, and a cameo of 20 from Mabero at the end. Zimbabwe all out for 137. A healthy looking bowling card, and nice to see the captain there claiming 3 for 15 in her 6 overs. Very economical as well. The other was to Diana with 1 right at the top of the innings, and 2 wickets apiece for Momina, Ramin and Aru.
Match summary: Pakistan 343 for 4. Sadaf scoring 100. Gul Firoza 100 of 95, the quickest 100 for Pakistan. Sidra in the end getting 59 not out. And Zimbabwe in reply 137 all out.